Imagine walking into a city built by dreams where every street corner echoes with the songs of legends, and every dusty notebook holds the possibility of something great. Now picture one man with nothing but a sack full of songs and a wild, impossible dream. Today on SpectraShowcase, we're bringing you the powerful and emotional story of a country artist who beat the odds. This isn't just about fame, this is about staying grounded, honoring family, and building a legacy through music. Stick around, because what you're about to hear is more than a speech, it's a life lived in words. It all started with a moment of sincere love. "Alan, you know we love you," a voice shouted from the crowd. It wasn't just a greeting, it was an emotional wave crashing through the venue. And for a moment, the stage didn't feel like a stage, it felt like home. There stood a man who had given decades of his life to music. He gave a humble smile on his face, and simply replied, "Thank you. Love you." You could tell it wasn't rehearsed, it was real. Even though his microphone wasn't working perfectly, that didn't matter. The room was hanging on his every word. His gratitude didn't need amplification. His presence spoke louder than any speaker system ever could. "Thank y'all. Thank everybody so much," he said again. Now, this wasn't just another acceptance speech. This was an artist's entire journey poured into a few minutes. And for those of us watching, it felt like a private invitation into his heart. He took us back not to the hit songs, not to the sold-out tour, but to something much more humble and deeply personal. He shared a story about one of his fans. "A few years ago," he said, "someone named their dog after me. It was a simple anecdote, but it captured so much." That kind of connection with fans, that deep resonance, doesn't come from fame, it comes from authenticity. When someone names their pet after you, it's because you've become part of their life. That's music legacy in its most intimate form. He smiled, remembering that moment. "I thought that was something, but this right here, this is unbelievable." And that's when everything changed. His voice dropped just slightly. His tone grew more serious. You could feel the gravity of the moment settling in. "I came to Nashville with a paper sack full of songs, and a crazy dream. Let that sink in. No PR team, no record deal, no viral moment, just songs, handwritten lyrics and melodies that lived in his soul. And a dream so bold it would either break him or make him." That's where this inspirational journey began. Not with fame, but with faith. He paused. "And now, all these years later, I'm standing here being honored in front of all of you. It's just mind-blowing." As the audience leaned in, he didn't make it about himself. No, the spotlight wasn't the point, the people were. "I thank God all the time for all the folks who've been a part of my life and my career, who helped me get here, and who helped me stay here." That's right there. That's the true mark of a legend, gratitude. Because sustaining a career in music, especially as a country artist, isn't just about making it. It's about staying true, staying inspired, and staying grateful. And he had done all three. "There are so many people," he admitted. "I can't begin to thank everyone who's played a role." He looked out at the crowd. You could tell each face meant something to him. "But," he said, "I do want to especially thank my fans from all across the country, and from around the world." He paused, emotion beginning to stir. "You've supported me, believed in me, and embraced my music. I thank y'all for every single moment." Let's pause here and reflect. At SpectraShowcase, we highlight artists who don't just perform, they transform. And what we were witnessing here wasn't just a thank you speech, it was a moment of transformation, a full circle reflection on a life spent chasing, finding, and holding on to something bigger than stardom, purpose. But then, he made it deeply personal. "I also want to thank one person in particular," he said, his eyes scanning the crowd. "Someone who's been by my side since I was just 17 years old." He didn't need to say her name right away. We knew this was about love, the kind that doesn't fade under the spotlight. "My wife, niece," and with that, the room got quieter, the respect deepened. "She's been my best friend through the good times and the bad, the happy and the sad." It's not easy loving someone in the public eye. It takes patience, trust, and deep-rooted connection. He honored that in every word. "She's given me 3 beautiful daughters. She's helped me keep my feet on the ground all these years. Honestly, I wouldn't be here without her." How often do you hear that from someone at the peak of their career, that right there was everything? In the world of fame, it's easy to lose track of what matters, but not him. He carried his family, his fans, and his faith like badges of honor. "There's not much else I can say that's better than that," he concluded. But thank you all so much for this incredible honor, for all the years, for standing by me. He paused one last time, as if letting every word land gently. God bless you all. Thank you. And with that, he walked off the stage not with nose, but with peace, with legacy. Here on SpectraShowcase, we celebrate, more than performances, we celebrate people. Stories like this remind us that behind every guitar riff and lyric is a real person, fighting to stay true to themselves. If this story touched your heart, if you've ever chased a dream or found strength in someone you love, hit that like button and subscribe to SpectraShowcase for more journeys that inspire, honor, and celebrate true musical legacy. Because in the end, it's not about fame, it's about staying real, staying grateful, and sharing the music that moves us.